Internet, what's up? This is Rob from TechGuideSmartBuy.com, and today we're checking out the Google Pixel XL. So with the Pixel XL or the Pixel devices, pretty much their new imagination of how they're going to roll out smartphone devices. So, you know, that's why the pricing is competitive and the specs are and all that good stuff. So we spent some time with it. We're going to let you know if this could be your next Android device or device in general. Now, I know you've seen the Made by Google everywhere, and I also know you've seen the HTCs, being put behind it. But believe it or not, this is made by Google. Just HTC put it together. So theoretically, this is still a Google phone from top to bottom. They just outsourced somebody else to put it together. And despite its iPhone-like cues, as a really big chin. Definitely another device that looks a little weird in the press and stock images, but when you get it in hand, it's like, okay, I could work with this. The exterior shell is aluminum unibody design with slick glass cutout for the camera and pixel sensor, rigid power button, volume rock on the right hand side, SIM tray on the left. You got no dual front facing speakers this time around, but the single bottom firing one is actually pretty strong for being a single speaker. So the XL's 5.5 inch display is covered with Gorilla Glass floor. It's actually really super bright with a vivid display. The colors are really bold, but doesn't necessarily pop as on the Galaxy device. It definitely checks off all the boxes you would want for a display: brightness, amazing color reproduction, view angles, etc. It's kind of like the perfect mesh of Samsung's AMOLED and LG's IPS panels, and you have the Pixel display. Underneath the metal body, you got the 821 processor with 4 gigs of RAM. Of course, everything moves really smoothly, good enough for multitasking, gaming, streaming, all while having tons of app opens, like 10 to 12 apps open at one time. So as far as the 820 being really good, this one, this keeps the party going. No lag, no hiccups. Sometimes you get some hiccups when you first crack open a new device. I didn't get any here. The XL has a non-removable 3,450 milliamp battery. I was actually able to pull off close to 24 hours with light to moderate usage. When using it a little more, like streaming media and gaming and doing other things, I can still get a minimum of 13 to 14 hours on it. So however you spin it, it's going to last you all day. And if it doesn't, you can easily get 7 hours of power in a 15-minute charge. So that could definitely help you out when you're in a pinch. So it's not the battery champion of the year, but it's a good one. Now the camera, we talked about in another video. So if you get a chance, make sure to check that out. Now on to Android 7.1. On the surface, it may seem like, okay, they just added a few things on the launcher. It's different, but it's a lot of big little things. So of course, kicking things off, you have Google Assistant. So think of this as the next evolution of Google Now, which will probably replace it one day. So instead of typing all your questions, you can just say it. Just tap hold the home button, and shoot away. You can check out what we did with it here. What can you do?
There are lots of things I can help you with. For example, you can say things like, set a reminder, or remind me to buy milk. To see more, just swipe the options on your screen.
How long will it take for me to get to work?
With light traffic, it will take 30 minutes to get to work by car.
All right, about the same. Show me my photos from Sky Zone. What's the weather going to be like in New York City tomorrow?
In New York City tomorrow, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 82 and a low of 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Man.
Saturday and Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy with highs around 60 and lows around 48 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you, Google.
You're welcome.
It's a brave, new, and interesting world we live in. So Google Assistant with AI is here. Now, there was a mention of it previously in all the previous leaks that Google will come out with sort of 3D touch kind of thing. So you can long press most first-party Google apps to access launcher shortcuts. So in Photos, you can long press it and you'll get the option to free up space, or I'm feeling lucky. In the Calendar app, you can set a new reminder or a new event. In the Camera app, you can take a video or a selfie and so on and so forth. So it's an interesting, subtle way of Google's take on Apple's 3D Touch. Within the settings, you have the Moves option, so that gives you the ability to bring down your notification shade by swiping down on a fingerprint sensor. That's interesting. And then on the camera, it's kind of the motion is a swipe from Motorola. Twist your wrist twice in the camera app while the camera app is open, and you'll go from front facing to rear facing, and then vice versa. You also have Smart Storage, which acts like the free up space part of Google Photos, but it's baked into the actual software. You can have it set to do it manually, or you can do it every 30, 60, or 90 days. And lastly, you have support. So if you have any trouble, you go into your settings. The support tab is on your right. You can't it's there, but you can't really miss it. From there, you can call Google Support directly via phone 24/7 or chat from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. specific time. So yeah, Android 7.1 does have enough to cause some envy for those rocking 7.0. At least those of you non-Nexus people. So yeah, RIP Nexus, and Pixel is the real Google phone. I honestly didn't expect to like the Pixel XL as much as I did. I thought I would be real hesitant to let go of my Nexus 6P, but after using it, I could probably get rid of it with a little less hesitation. Amazing camera, marvelous display, all-day battery life, best of Google software. You can actually believe the Google marketing hype because they're really cranking it out this time around. For all you Nexus fans that might be interested in it but not really beat about the price, unfortunately you're gonna have to get over it. Price isn't gonna come down, or if it does, it's gonna be about time for the next one to come out. So definitely pick one up, and if you don't plan on to, stop by the Verizon store or something and check them out, or Google's pop-up shops that are kicking off sometime this week. So, but if you want to pick one up and you're not a real big Verizon fan, you can always pick up Unlock One from the Google store. So don't worry about that. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Take care.